IXofXII is here. What do we got today? Train Sim World 2, London Commuter. Patch came out last week, improved the frame rate, so now it runs a little smoother than last time we played this. I'm enjoying it a lot more now. So today we're doing a couple of Gatwick Express trips. Brighton to London, Victoria. Stopping at Gatwick Airport. The train to the plane, as we used to call such routes here in New York City. Take the train to the plane, take the train to the plane. I still remember that commercial. That route is long gone. So, let's do the Brighton to London, Victoria. 1M15 is the scheduled trip. Hey, what's up? Yes, we have Train Sim World. We have better frame rate. They came off the patch last week. So we're gonna be good to go. Let's run some trains. Yeah, the old Jfk Express is definitely a memory relic. Hasn't ran since I think 1990. They took it out of service. Nobody rode it. They charged extra fare. Just take the A train. So, the frame rate has been improved. Still slightly choppy around London, Victoria, but good enough. Gotta love loading screens. Man, I can't wait till they come out with a seller for this. A seller. Alright, come on, come on, come on. The old 1938 stock Bakerloo. I might get that soon. I don't know. That train is old. Old! There we go. Oh, it's an early morning trip, and it looks foggy. It's very foggy. Wait for it to finish loading. Let me see if I can get a frame rate timer up. Okay, so there we go. Ooh, I gotta uncouple cars. Oh, this is gonna be fun. What do I have to uncouple? I have no map. There's my map. Oh, I gotta uncouple these four. Okay. Let us get out of our train then. Oh, it's snowing. Alright, it's a light snow. The Gatwick Express. Alright, there goes 4 cars. 6, 7, 8, and these are the ones that have to uncouple. Let's see if I remember. It was going to tell me, but I think I remember how to uncouple cars on these. Oh, I got to go into this cab? Okay. Let's close this door. Let's open this door. And we got another door. And another door. Wait, I got to close this door. Ah! Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta close this door too. In fact, you know what? Let me just set up this cab. Aw, oh, crap. Close that door. Close that door. Or open it. Okay. And we close that one. There we go. Now we close. I'm not climbing down and getting glitched. Crazy. There we go. That door's closed. That door's closed. Yo, these London trains got a lot of freaking doors. A lot of doors. Holy crap. Okay. Let us sit down. And where's the uncouple button? There's an there it is. There we go. She has been uncoupled. Now I gotta bring it to Brighton Platform 3.
For your safety and comfort,
Has it separated? Yes, it has. One's blue, one's white. Okay, cool. Back to the front we go. Run, mofo, run. Yeah, as you can see, the frame rate is way better than it was before. That patch last week really helped out a lot. Not really a full 30 the whole time, but it's better than 11. Alright, back into here. Let's set up our safety systems. It's amazing how decent I know a London train now, being from across the pond, as they call it. No, no. Wait, is this one M15? Oh, it's going to be mine now. I think this is it. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm on track 3. Yeah, so this is my train. Begin. Let's, oh wait. Are my car lights on? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, they're on. My sign says London Vic. Alright, cool. Cool. My doors are open. Do I need to move up a little bit? I guess I do. Hold on. 5, 4. Okay. I'm at Brighton, right? Yeah. Wow, they got me loading a minute, 2 minutes ago. So you want me to load passengers after? You want me to load passengers before I uncouple? Alright, you know what? Let me get rid of this. Oh, I gotta turn on my headlights. I'll put them for night running. Alright, you know what? We out. There we go. I had to be at the exact spot, which is weird. I guess I just had to move away from that train I uncoupled. Oh yeah, that door's closed. So, set this camera angle. And then we out of here. Now we out of here. Okay. Now we out. Now we out. For real this time. Hassocks. Hassocks? Hassocks? I don't know, it's British. They have these different pronunciations. Honk the horn. There we go. Take the train to the plane. We're actually going through the airport on this trip, so 15. Oh, that's for switching. I'm good. Gotta love British headlights. They're practically non-existent. I mean, they're on. They just don't shine that bright. Let me turn on the windshield wiper after slowing down a little. I'll put it on slow. Alright, let's speed this bad boy up. I can't see crap. Oh, yeah, we got slippery rails. Nice early morning trip to London. Alright, cool. Yay! Fast enough to avoid the wheel slip. Good. And I still can't really see a thing! I'm glad somebody else remembered that train to the plane commercial from here in New York back in the day. Even though it's now stuck in my head. Excuse me. Whew. We just had a nor'easter here in New York, so it's a little chilly and I still have my window open. So we're 5 miles out from the next stop. Got 2 minutes to go 5 miles, so yes, we are running a little late. Ding! So I figured out a solid schedule for this channel. So Tuesdays, it's going to be Train Sim World 2. Thursdays is going to be Bus Simulator 21. Sundays is going to be the whatever game I feel like playing, which I think is going to be Final Fantasy 15 this week, because I started that game like a year ago and got hooked on another one. So I'm going to restart that one on Sunday, and that's going to be my Sunday game. So if y'all want to see some Final Fantasy 15 from somebody who's really, honestly, kind of never played it before, this is the place to do it. Alright, let's go to Warp. This takes a while to get top speed. And I am going uphill. Yeah, I'm still awake, train. I'm still awake. You just take too long to accelerate. When this bad boy reaches 88 miles per hour, you're not going to see anything serious. This isn't a time travel train. This isn't the end of Back to the Future Part 3. Which would be dope, having an old hover time travel steam train. That was cool. Leave it to Doc Brown. Great Scott! So we have a pretty steady frame rate of about 25 frames per second, which I can't complain about. So yeah, they did some improvements for this one. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Speed this bad boy up again. And there we go. We're doing a nice steady 90. Okay, let's hit this brake. Let's go to, oh, we're skidding. We're skidding. Where's my sand? This ain't gonna help. We are so overshooting. And we're skidding too. Ooh. That's what I get for not paying attention. Might have to back this bad boy up. Is there a signal behind me? Oh yeah, we're screwed. I cannot back up. Wait, I might be able to back up a little. Hold on a second. As long as the signal's not facing me, I could at least get one car in, open up manually. Key open the door, yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to work without getting a spad. Alright, alright. Yep, we have an overshoot. I pulled what they call it on Dovetail? A Natalie. Because along the road, she overshot every stop. Let's at least get one door. Let's see if it'll let it register. Alright, let's do a manual. It counted. Let's close this bad boy. Yeah, so... had a nice little overspeed. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We'll try this again at the next stop. Yeah, gotta go fast, and look what happened. And then the slight snow covering on the rail made my wheels slip. I think I would have stopped a little sooner if my wheels didn't slip when I pulled the emergency. But that's okay. We're still about 2 minutes late. That was bad. That was bad, okay? Very bad. That station always sneaks up on me like that. Hey, I was doing the speed limit, okay? It's 90. The speed limit is 90. I was doing 90. I didn't pay no mind to the upper left corner. I couldn't see the platform ahead of me because it's dark as hell. Alright, that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. I'm still getting used to this line. I'm still getting familiar. It's not like Long Line Railroad where I don't need the HUD and I know where all the stops are. Oh yeah, completely checks out. Completely checks out. And it's not really inclement weather. It's just enough to make the rails a little slippery. I mean, there's barely any snow on the ground. Barely any snow on the ground. Now, when it's like, you know, snowing harder or near blizzard condition, then yeah, I go slower than the speed limit just because. But I'm also used to the 377. This is a 378 train. I'm used to a class 377, the green ones on this route, which have a better anti-slip feature on those trains. Here we go again. Yo, I'm hating this trip. You know what? I'm starting this one over. Let's restart this bad boy. Let's restart this bad boy. Alright. I'm used to going express to Gatwick from the London end. Instead, I started on the Brighton end. Yeah, let's restart. Let's restart. Let's restart. We're gonna do this right. I mean, it is just a video game. You know, you can hit reset. And it's funny, I was playing this game over the weekend and I was doing fine. Even did a couple of air track route trips out of Boston. I was doing, and that one does like a $125 speed limit. I was doing fine. I was doing fine. I get on London on stream and I'm pulling a Natalie. Shout outs to Dovetail. They're fun to watch. So they do this 4-up challenge in which 4 of them go on stream. It's a 4-screen multiplayer layout they got going. They pick the same route. They have certain rules, and they basically just see who gets the most points. Points are based on performance of the trip. So they play to see who gets the most points at the end of the trip. And the rules is they do the exact same trip. They all start at the same time, and they have to have the safety systems on. Which makes it really fun when some of the guys there, some of the players there don't really play this as much, or it's not like, you know, railroad knowledgeable or know how to use the safety systems. It's pretty fun to watch. So let's go and couple this again. So hey, welcome, we are 9 and 13, welcome to my stream. What you saw the last few minutes did not happen. I just gotta remember I make the first 2 local stops, and then I go non-stop to Gatwick. I have to remember that. Alright. Come on, open. Close, open. Just uncouple this bad boy. Oh, of course, I have to sit down for it because the button is under the monitor. There we go. There's the hissing of the air brakes. Yep, she's uncoupled. So let's move this train up a few feet and pick up our passengers. I like these. These what do they call them? Electro stars. The 377, the 378. I think there's another one in the Electro Star family. But these are cool trains. And I do like the special Gatwick livery. I like special liveries on services like this. Back with the safety systems. Come on, sit down. Yes, begin. Headlights.
AWS and AWS operational.
Operational. I like that. I think only the German ICE train has an audible alert like that, and it's all in German. Literally, it's in German. All right, gonna move up 5 yards. There we go. Doors open. So if this seems all familiar to y'all, we had a glitch in the Matrix earlier. Never happened. And we get to leave a minute late instead of 2 minutes late. I'm American, so I like horns. No, I need that. Okay, there we go. I think it's 2. Yeah, there we go. So I gotta remember, 6 miles away is my next stop. Oh, the Audible Alerts, TWS-P, I think it's what it's called, and AWS is a safety system. So one of them is basically their version of cab signaling. The other one's basically the alert system, which lets the train know if you're awake. If you don't respond in a certain number of seconds, the brakes bail out on you, and the train comes to a stop if you don't react to it. So yeah, that alert's just basically the safety systems. Yeah, but you know, everywhere has different like uses for it. So here in America, we use the horns for everything: railroad crossings, approaching stations, bypassing stations. Um, British Rail don't really use it a lot. You use it. They use a whistle for when you're in the yards. I don't know if you heard that. Ah. But that's basically used for the yards, and then the horns basically when you see a sign on the wayside that says W, which is usually for some crossings, but they really don't have much uses for horns out there. Here, we love the horns. We'll blast the horn for everything. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a Scottish route in this game, Cathcart Circle. They don't really tell you to use the horn either. But I do it anyway. And then don't get me started with British headlights. From what I understand, they just use it to let everybody else know you're a train approaching. Which is why the visual isn't that bright. It's just there for show. I mean, it's supposed to brighten a little bit, and it does in the tunnels. Oh yeah, windshield wiper. It's only a light snow, so I'll just put on an intermittent. Not like I can see anything anyway. Because, you know, right now it's just full of darkness. Darkness! There's the alerter. That is the AWS. If I'm not mistaken. Which we here in the States call the alerter. The alerter. Don't respond to it, train comes to a stop. Or is it the AWS that does the signals? Yeah, AWS does the signals. So you got this right here. Yeah, AWS is signals. So when that lights up, that means you have something other than a green up ahead. And the TPWS. That, as you can see, SPAD, overspeed, isolation fault, stop override. That's to make sure the operator is awake and alert. Like that right there. Okay, we're 4 miles out, and we're making good time. Making good time. Sort of. Yeah, we're making good time. We'll make it. So at 1.5 miles out, I'll start slowing down. That's more than enough distance to make a smooth, accurate stop. Excuse me. Yeah, I can deal with 1 station overrun, 2 station overruns. Nah, I'm starting over. That's a definite. But that won't happen again this time. Yes, I'm alert. 2.8. Green signal up ahead. A clear aspect. Two miles to go. That's a nice looking train. Alright, let's start slowing this bad boy down. Now I know, leaving Brighton, start slowing down in the tunnel. Alright, I think I see, yeah, I see a platform. Excuse me. Let me bring this down to at least 35. Haha! Reasonable speed now, reasonable speed. Now let me put it on slow, because I'm starting to get a little accumulation on my windshield when I can see. Now where's that stop marker? I passed it. And it's a 12-car platform, I'm only pulling 8, so I got more than enough space. There we go. Huh. Nobody coming on, huh? Yeah. We out of here. Burgess Hill next. Two and a half minutes to go 2.1 miles. That's doable. Can make up some time. We should arrive at Gatwick on time, and then London. So let's see how it goes. Go up to 40 and then we wrap it around. There we go. Warp speed, Mr. Sulu. Ding! We'll keep it at 60. Or around 60. And screw it. I want to make sure I get there in a reasonable amount of time. .7 miles away. I don't see any platforms. Up there it is. Yep. There it is. Burgess Hill. Where the French told us the stop markers? I would like to learn where they are at these stations. I know what they look like. I played all the other British routes. I know they have them. Okay, we just stop at the end of the platform then. There's the S. Alright, it's an S. So it is at the end of the platform. Alright, cool. It is good. We are saved. Alright, it's snowing and nobody's wearing jackets. They are insane. Let's go inside. Ooh, pretty. First class ticket holders only. Up. Let me get out then. I don't have a ticket. Because I'm the driver. We out of here. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Now Gatwick is next. Oh yeah, that's England for you. It's just a little snow. We're still good. We're still good. Still got wheel slippage at third gear. Alright. Notch 3, still wheel slippage. Stay at 2 until 30. Then move it up to 3. There we go. At 40, we'll bring it up to 4 and then cruise into Gatwick Airport, 14 miles away. And all I can see is a little bit of the snow up. No, okay, yeah, that's a local stop. Step away from the platform edge. This train is not stopping here. Ooh, that makes it louder. Yeah, let's close that window. That's a little better. Ding! $83. $85. 87, 88, time travel. Yes, the train operator is awake. Tunnel. "7:01 in the morning and it's still dark." I guess that speed limit sign still said 90 even though it was mad small. My HUD isn't going off, turning red, so... I like this route. This route is fun. I think it was on Friday or Saturday. I was just going up and down the line with the new patch they pushed out, and it's a really fun route. It's the kind of commuter route I've been waiting for. They could have had it with Long Island Railroad, but they didn't put enough of it. The way they did this route is the way I wish they did Long Island Railroad. Hopefully, Dovetail, if you're listening, a Metro North route would be nice. Probably like New Haven. Alright, we are 7 miles out. We have 9 minutes to get there. Plenty of time, plenty of time. Ding! And I've really gotten used to operating the train on the opposite side from what I'm used to. I've assimilated to British Rail. Wow, look at all that snow on that platform. Hey, I'm starting to see sunrise. Okay, okay. Maybe when we get to London Victoria, we'll get a little bit of daylight. I think it was a half hour between Gatwick and London Victoria. I know it's like 20-something miles. Gatwick is literally like in the middle of this line. Slow it down. And that should say 90. Yup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Here we go on the express tracks, or the fast line as they call it. 4.6 miles to go. Where are we on the map? Oof. Yeah, that's the route. As you can see, yeah, it's a pretty decent sized line right there. I love it. This is a commuter line to have in game. Slow it down, overspeed. .5 miles to go. Those are not my reds. Yay, I'm starting to see now. The sun's trying to come up. And I already see that green ahead of me, so I know I'm still good. Start slowing down. And there's that yellow. AWS is about to go into effect. Here we go. There we go. Now it's lit. So I have a train 2 signal blocks ahead of me. Since that was a double yellow. The U.S. railroad equivalent would be approach medium, I think it's called. When it's a slant that's flashing. Ah, look, there goes the plane. We're approaching the airport. This should be a single yellow. So if that's a single yellow, then my next signal would be a red. Yeah, it's a single. But that red should be at the end of the platform, which means we'll be able to enter the station. Yep, there's the station. Gatwick Airport, please make sure to bring all your personal belongings and luggage with you, and mind the gap. Is that a 377? That is a 377. There's another 378 in the opposite direction. This is Gatwick Airport. The train has taken you to the plane. And now we're taking you from the plane to London Vic. It's a through train. Make a nice stop at the 10-car marker. Because there's no 8-car marker, which is weird. There we go. Beautiful! Mwah! Chef's kiss of a stop. And dumb early. So we got 4 minutes. Let's check out our map. So we started all the way down here. Now this game has another route that starts here. It's called the Brighton Line. And it starts here and actually goes down this way. Stops here at London Road and then continues on. But they didn't connect the two. They never connect the two. So we just did all of this. To here. And now in about 3 minutes we'll go non-stop. I think we'll be using the right side here, if I'm not mistaken. And then all the way up to London Victoria, which is up here. That's a pretty damn good distance. You can see Gatwick is dead center in the middle. But I really do wish they would combine the two routes so I could actually do this side to Brighton, switch ends, and then continue on to London Victoria, which is how they actually do the service at times. Sometimes they even combine and separate trains mid-trip at Brighton, which is a cool little practice they do. So we got 2.5 minutes. We have a green. Ah, I didn't want to close the doors. Let's open them back up. I wanted to do this. Yes, I want to step out. Let's, since we got 2 minutes, let's check out the train car again. That's not me. That's the other train. Oh, that one's about to leave. You going to Brighton or... Yep, Brighton bound. Mind the gap. Please stand clear of the doors when the alarm sounds. I like these individual... So, what I found out is, the way they usually do it is they'll just unlock the doors and it's up to passengers to open it and close it themselves. Which explains why you should see a lot of tourists in the subway. They'll press like the middle here, thinking this is what's going to open the door for them when they take too long to get off the train or get on. And I always used to wonder, why are they doing that? And I started playing this and found out because passengers can actually control the doors themselves. Which we can never have here in New York, because then we'd never leave the station. These are nice cars. And then here's where the operating oh, no, that's a bathroom. Which doesn't open. Come on, Dovetail, we want working doors for the bathrooms. Just because. Anything go here? No. I already did the map there. Oh, another good feature would be if the cameras worked. I would love to see the CCTV cameras work, because then these screens inside the cab would actually be on. So let's close this door. Exit cab with care. Not closed. There you go. What's this? Ooh, a blind. What's the point of this? This big ass window's there. And we have this for the conductors to let the operators know when it's clear. Do you have lineup? Notice board. Oh! Let there be light. What's this? It doesn't do anything. Shoes are down. Oh, yeah, that's right. This train has pantographs, but they don't use them here. That's the auxiliary. Let's put floor heat only. Doesn't really do anything. It's just a switch to work with. Emergency stop. Oh, that's dope. Instead of just having to hold the circle button, you can actually also just use the phone. What's this? Oh, that's the alerter. That's the vigilance pedal. That's cool. Oh, we out of here. I've been looking at stuff for a minute. My my door closed? Yeah, my door's closed. Alright, we out of here. A minute late, just because I kept looking around like a little kid. But that's alright, we'll make up that time. Next and last stop is London Vic. And I can see better. The sun will come out at Gatwick. Bet your bottom dollar that at Gatwick I can see. Now I can see ahead of me. Warp 1, Mr. Sulu. Oh my. I do a damn good George Takei. Oh my. I love Sulu. Shout out to George Takei. Well, Takei, sorry. George Takei is actually how you pronounce it. The master of puns he is. Non-stop puns, I love it. His husband Brad is the same way with the puns. They are so meant for each other, it's great. I follow both of them on Twitter. They both got like the same puns. They're like totally meant for each other, it's awesome. Alright, now it's a non-stop trip to London. Don't gotta worry about no local stops, overshooting. If I overshoot London, that's a problem because there's a bumper block at the end. And that would mean I would be fired. Yes, the operator is alert. Whew. Let's do it intermediate. Intermittent. Watch out for the cow on the track. You know, there is a couple of lines where there's a glitch and you'll actually see a passenger on the tracks. I mean, you don't hit them or anything, you just literally just face through them. It's a glitch. They're supposed to be only on the platforms, but every once in a blue, and it happens a lot in Long Island Railroad in this game, that you'll see them like just on the track real quick. Yes, 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 I'm awake, I'm awake. I was just trying to sip of coffee and that thing goes off. I'm running out of coffee. Alright, when I get to London, I'm going on a coffee trip before I go make the return trip back to Brighton. I demand a refund. Okay, Karen, you want to speak to the manager too? Hey, listen, this is a commuter line that has, you know, it's in a lot of residential areas, so it's not really. Now, the Brighton main line one, the other one I was talking about earlier, that's mostly in the countryside and has no cows, but you can see a ferry. And on Southeastern, the Southeastern line, which is the blue trains, let me slow down, has a submarine you can see when you cross the bridge, which is pretty cool. I want to speak to the manager of the UK. Yeah, I don't think you want to deal with Boris Johnson, thank you very much. And we get to go to 90 in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Yeah, 90. I was a little late on that. Cruising! Yeah! I gotta get Cruising. That just came out for the Switch not long ago. That's a classic arcade racing game. I think it's Cruising Blast they have for the Switch. Although Cruising USA, the original's still my favorite. Oh, you're talking about the Queen? Well, she would be the owner, and Boris would be the manager. Because then, you know, you can't get your owner Boris, then you demand to speak to his boss, which would be the Queen. Speaking of Queen, sorry. So for those of you that don't know, I am a huge wrestling fan. And unfortunately, I do still watch WWE. But now they have a Queen of the Ring, Zelina Vega. She's a Boricua from Queens, New York. From Corona, actually. And it's crazy because she came out for her coronation and she had this fake royal accent and it was fun as hell. But WWE really dropped the ball because they actually do bill her from where she's from, Queens. And you would think that they would use that in her gimmick, like the Queen from Queens. Or Queen's Queen, you know? Something like that. Nah. They totally just didn't even bother doing that, which kind of upset me. The manager is the dogs. The owner is the dogs, the manager is the... Alright. If you say so. So then what's Boris Johnson then? Is he the shift supervisor? I think he's the shift supervisor. Well, still, they could have used her for Zelina Vega. I mean, she's from Queens. She's now Queen of the Ring. You know, it's right there. Listen, man. Most of the writers in WWE aren't even wrestling fans. They never even watched wrestling. No wonder why half the storylines there are screwy. Boris is the try-hard shift supervisor. Yup. That's a definite. $14 miles in 20 minutes. Well, that's the thing. They love to make money off of merchandising. You know? I mean, up until his release, Bray Wyatt was making the most money for them on merchandise. Merchandise is where a lot of the money comes from. It would be perfect. They come out with shirts for the stupidest quick gimmicks that they wind up dropping in like a month and still sell the merchandise and it still sells. So it's like, why not then? If it's just for merchandising, it's even better for them. They love merchandising sales. They make more money off the merchandising than they would spend on creating the merchandise. I mean, in the independent scene, most wrestlers make most of their money off the merchandise in the independent scene. So you would think that'd be perfect. Yeah, you know what? Vince is the king of trademarks. He trademarks people's real names. Like, this is why when Cody Rhodes formed AEW, he couldn't be Cody. He had to be just Cody. Couldn't be Cody Rhodes. He had to be just Cody because at the time Vince McMahon had the trademark to the Rhodes name. And then Cody won it back in court, and now he's Cody Rhodes. But yeah, trademarks. Psh, he trademarked Happy Corbin before they even came out with the gimmick, just because that was on the pipeline for them to go with Baron Corbin's character. That's how he knew Baron Corbin was going to become Happy Corbin, because he found out about the trademark like 3 months in advance. All right, so what about the Queen's Queen? You know, the Queen's Queen. It's a little bit of wordplay. You could trademark that. Queens is queen. Yeah, I just think they got lazy. I mean, to be honest, that whole Queen's Crown tournament was a joke. I think 1 or 2 matches of the whole tournament went more than 3 minutes. They really don't treat the women's division with any respect. They just use their matches as filler for the shows, which is horrible because a lot of the talent are just amazing in ring when given the time and the chance to actually do their thing in the ring. Like Zelina Vega herself. I mean, when she was in Ring of Honor, holy crap! You know, let her loose and she'll put on a phenomenal match. But you give her a whole scripted segment with only like less than 2 minutes to perform in ring, you can't really show how great they really are. It's a joke. I mean, they have tag team titles. They only have like maybe 1 tag team left who happens to have the titles. So who are they gonna face? You know, they treat WWE treats the women's division like a joke, and it's horrible. I mean, yeah, AEW needs to work on their women's division, but at least they showcase their performers to show that, hey, this is excellent wrestling that they do. Woo! That's a drop in speed. And I'm skidding. Let me see if I can sand this bad boy. Nope. Ah! I went into emergency like an idiot. I pressed the wrong button. That's alright. I got some time to kill anyway. And I'm switching, so I need to slow down anyway. Young Chris with the half face. Yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about. Unless you are who I think you are. And of course you're a wrestling fan. Alright, here we go. Brakes reset. One thing about British trains, when you go into emergency, recharging your brakes is like seconds. On Long Island Railroad, you gotta charge your brakes. It's gonna take a second. Well, more than a second. It takes like 30 of them just to recharge your brakes so you can release them and proceed. So this is a 45, I think? Yeah, 45. $30. Back up to 45. Still got 8 miles and change. That came out of nowhere. New York loves San Giorgio. I remember those commercials too. Of course, New York also runs on Dunkin'. Well, let me help you out there. Take the train to the plane. Take the train to the plane. How's that? We should have took the train to the plane. Man, the Jfk Express. That was a 26-year experiment that failed. You're gonna charge an extra $4 on board for an express train to the station, and you still have to take the shuttle bus. Nah. No wonder why I got discontinued for low ridership. Is it 10 p.m.? Nah, it's in 40. I'll tell you in 45 minutes when it's actually 10 p.m. And by the way, Fox 5 still does those at 10 p.m. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? They still do those commercials right before the news. You know what I do miss? Like Channel 11 here in New York, Pix 11, back in the day, they used to actually show you, like when a show ends, they'll do like a little 10-second commercial that'll show you coming up next on Pix 11 and show you the show that's on. And then do like 2 commercials and the show comes on. I kind of miss those. Oh, you're only gonna make me do 70? That's it? Just 70? Well, then again, I got 6.5-ish miles to go in 12 minutes. So 70, yeah. I think they could limit me to 60, and I'll still have time. Yeah, the one I remember the most is coming up next on Pix 11, Star Trek: The Next Generation. Damn, I remember when that show debuted. What was it, like 1987? I was 10? Oh, this side of the platform has no lights. That looks like another Gatwick Express. No, it's a 377. It's a regular. Alright. It's the locale. It's the fat-free train. It's the local. The locale. The fat-free train. All stops, less calories. The Lullaby of Broadway. I remember that one too. The Milton Plaza. That was it. The Milton Plaza. That was the name of the hotel that had those commercials. The Milton Plaza is the lullaby of old Broadway. I wonder if that place is still open. I think they closed a long time ago. I haven't seen a commercial in decades. Remember when ShopRite used to do the can-can? Now ShopRite does the can-can, all the savings can-can. I can't remember any of the words. Yes, driving a train and talking about old commercials in the New York region. That's what I call a good Taco Tuesday. Ooh, tacos. I can go for some tacos. Damn. Taco Bell is too far. Yeah, yellow signal coming. It was a double or a single? It's a double. Alright. Slow down a little. Yeah, that Train to the Plane commercial when he did open up the floodgates of old commercials. Oh, man. Wow, that one didn't go off. Not audibly, anyway. Oh, come on. I actually... Really, train? I pressed the button. And now you're stopping me. Oh, you want to work for that, though? After you already put the brakes on me, damn train. That alarm did not go off audibly. I hate these British trains sometimes. I gotta turn it off, turn it back on again. I gotta do the IT solution for this. Oh, wait. There you go. Turn it off. Turn it back on. There we go. Okay, now, there we go. Makes me actually embrace having to charge the brakes when that happens on an American train. Yeah, I've been punished for remembering. That's gotta be it. Wait, okay, I got it right in front of me anyway. Train crossing in front. That explains why I got so much time and so little distance, because I got a train scheduled to plug me right now. Are you stopping? Oh no, they just switched you on to my track. Okay. And we're clear. And I got another red ahead of me. Should turn yellow soon. Oh, it just did. Ding. Alright, double yellow, good. That means that train got a little bit of distance ahead of me. So I have one more yellow before red. Unless that changes to a double. I can already see it. Alright, where's that transponder on the track? There it is. And that's a double. Alright, so we're good. As long as I keep at this speed relative, I should have doubles all the way up. Oh, green! Even better. I'll tell you one thing, their signal and safety systems are so much easier than here in America. I mean, between ATC on the Long Island, access on the access on the Amtrak, oh man. That thing, I mean, it's precise, but it's sometimes a little too precise. But hey, it's easier than German signal systems. That one took me a minute to figure out. German PZB is, woof! That thing has rules all over the place. Come on, where's the Audible? And you're gonna stop me again? Really? Yo, they need to fix that alert, the Audible alert. They need to fix that in the next patch. If you can't hear it, come on now. Let me try the override button. That don't work. Alright. Let's do the IT solution. Really? At least I got 4 minutes to go 2 miles. There we go. Now my brakes release. Now we out. Holy crap. Usually these Electro Stars never give me issues like this. Well, outside of this route, the other 2 routes that have them never give me issues like this. But at least I now have greens. Oh, that's a nice little 4-car train on the next platform. Ding! 2 miles in 2 minutes. Do it. $45. Like I said, I'm still not familiar with this line. Long Island Road, I know all the speed limits. Where they're at, all of it. I know that line like the back of my hand. This one I'm still getting used to. I know where we're at now. I know these bridges. Alright. Oh, there's more platform for me. Alright. Ding. It did not ding. Well, at least it's a green. Oh, I got a yellow up ahead. And it's now green. Alright, let's see if it dings. There you go. That one worked. And there's another yellow ahead of that. Let me bring this bad boy down to 25. Oh, 45 is the limit still. Alright. Alright, we are approaching London Victoria. Gather up all your personal belongings, all your luggage, and prepare to get the frack off my train. This will be the last stop. And then we will be heading back down to Brighton. See, that one had no Audible either. Oh, we got a nice little downhill going. All right, I'm arriving on track 14. Oh yeah, and mind the gap. All right, looks like we're going straight. Yep. Yep. All right. I don't need my wiper no more. Oh, okay, we're switching on this one now. London, Victoria. Oh, that train's waiting for me, so it could leave. Let's creep as close as we can to this bumper block. Nice! Let's just open these doors. Oh! That's a camera glitch. Can we, Can we go back up? Can we go back up? Can we go back up? There we go. No! We're on the floor. Okay, that's a crazy camera glitch. Let's go to this camera. And we have finished. Come on, gold medal, gold medal, gold medal. Oh, I got a bronze. That is not good. That is not good. I had a horrible trip. I'll redo that one in the future. Wow, they gave me a bronze. I'm used to getting gold. They gave me a bronze. How dare me? Ah. Alright, so we're going to continue the journey in a second. Let me take a quick 3-minute break and grab some coffee. I shall return. Still learning these controls. Alright, we are back. I have my coffee. I needed my coffee. Coffee rules everything around me. Rules everything around me. Oh, snap. I forgot the World Series was tonight. I don't care. It's teams I don't care about. Atlanta and Houston? Yeah. I don't need to watch the World Series this year. Alright, so we're going to do London, Victoria to Brighton. Gonna go back the other way. Time for the return trip. Alright, let's make sure my mute button wasn't active. I want to know if they're ever going to do a New York City subway route in this game. I mean, they obviously have no problem licensing with the MTA. They've done Long Railroad, they've done Metro North. Ooh, I wouldn't even mind Staten Island Railway. I would even like that route in this game, because at least I could whip around an R44 rail car up and down the line. Path would be dope too. There has been a Path game in the past. World of Subways 4, I think it was. This was like back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know if the Port Authority would license that again. I hope they would. But they got a London Underground route. They gotta come out with a US subway route as well. I'll even take like a Chicago route or a San Francisco BART route right now. Alright. Let's see what time it is in the morning when this finally turns back on. There we go. Oh, I'm basically doing the same freaking thing back. Okay, cool. I'm literally doing a round tripper. I'm on track 14, right? I should be on track 14. Let's turn on these safety systems, as bugged as they are. Come on, sit in the seat, sit in the seat. Headlights, we'll do day running. Master key. No, wait, that's Master P. Reverser. There we go. Unlock doors. $11, $12. No, this time I'm on track 13. I think that was the train. Yeah, that's the train I just operated coming in right now. I time traveled. Oh, that's awesome. Right now there's 2 of me. Alright, still gotta wait a minute before we leave. Alright, I got my safety systems. My destination sign says Brighton. That's good. Headlights are set. There we go. Less than 30 seconds before departure. Oh, that's the door close button. Alright. These are just to release them. That's to fully open. That's the indication. Alright, cool. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Ooh, I don't want to open up that can of worms. The old cartoons. Alright. Gatwick Airport is the next stop. Welcome aboard. Let's see, Gatwick, Brighton. Oh, cool. Nice. We are Express. So we are calling at Gatwick and then Brighton. Ah, you know what this means? Slippery rails. Oh no, this needs a fast wiper. There you go. It is pouring. That means we could have some slippery rails. Good thing we make no local stops. Ah, damn it, I got a cartoon theme stuck in my head now. And it's one of those obscure ones that not a lot of people remember. Ooh, the frame rate's taking a hit right now. This is not good. How many trains are in my area? Ah. Alright, now it's getting better. And I'm speeding. Oh, not anymore. So have y'all ever had a cartoon theme or a show theme stuck in your head? Not just a commercial, but an actual cartoon theme. Like even the speaking points of it stuck in your head and you just can't get it out your head until you actually play it all out. And yeah, I'm going through that right now. Alright, 20 something frames per second I could deal with. I know the rain is a huge factor in this frame rate cut right now. But ain't as bad as a week and a half ago. Last time I streamed this was just abysmal. I was so heartbroken. Oh god, that theme song is still stuck in my head. Alright, I can't take it no more. Here it goes. We used to be 4 ordinary teenagers. Until one day, we met some new friends from out of town. Dinosaurs! I used to love that cartoon. It was so stupid, but it was great. Dinosaurs from outer space that evolved on another planet. That's crazy. Dinosaurs. Had a dope theme song though. Yes, the best part of waking up is actually Bustelo in your cup, but you know it's Folgers, so yeah. Nah, I got Dinosaurs stuck in my head now. You saw that, right? It did not audibly sound. I almost got caught out there again. Yeah. Oh, now you're green. Okay. You were yellow just a second ago. The best part of... God damn it! How that stuck in my head. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Jazz. You jerk. I'm gonna get dinosaurs. I don't even know if you watched dinosaurs back then. Get that stuck in your head, watch. But then again, it's also my fault for having that damn theme song as a ringtone, too. It's a good thing I have my Bustelo. Bustelo, Cafe Bustelo. Brain Ninja. There was this cartoon that had a robot ninja. Botsmaster, yes! The opening was cool because it was kind of like a early 90s rap. And they all had like a quick couple of bars. And the ninja was like, my name is Ninjas. The battle hinges on how I use the sword to put its singes. I had a dope little theme song though, I can't front. It was kind of like a bootleg Mega Man in a way. I also remember the cartoon Cops. Cops. Central Organization of Police Specialists. Fighting crime. In the future time. That cartoon was dope. Yeah, I'm aging myself right now. Right, 20 miles to Gatwick. 20 minutes to get there. Whoa, no. Yeah, 20 minutes to get there. Alright, that's cool. It's a mile a minute. I can do that. I can do that. You know what had me laughing though? Speaking of old memories. Alright, so I was watching Wrestle Talk, I think a week or a week and a half ago, and Tempest, one of the guys on that show, he's a wrestler. He actually did a little thing that reminded me of the episode this came from, where they was having like the stuffed pig, the luau pig for dinner, and it wound up taking off out the house. So Homer, Bart, and Lisa are chasing after it, and it goes to one of the bushes. And Homer goes, it's just a little dirty, it's still good, it's still good. So they're still chasing after it, and it goes into the river. And then it's going down the river, and they're chasing after it along the shoreline. He's like, it's just a little slimy, it's still good, it's still good. And it gets clogged in like a little sewer hole, and the pressure causes it to shoot out across the ravine. And then he goes, it's just a little airborne, it's still good, it's still good. Dad, it's gone. I know. Oh, that was a great scene. I love The Simpsons. I can't believe that shit is still on. Holy crap, it's been like, what, 32 years now it's been on the air? The Simpsons. It's just an all-time classic. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, we are literally going like a mile a minute. And I see we're catching up to a local. The fat-free. The locale. Yeah, I remember when it was on the Tracy Ullman and the animation was like all crude. I remember that. I was in junior high when that came out. Tracy Ullman shit, I remember that. Now that dude got 3 shows: The Simpsons, Disenchanted, and Futurama. Disenchanted was a Netflix series, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, speaking of streaming series, so the creator of Rick and Morty and the creator of Star Trek Lower Decks got together and created a show called Solar Opposites. It's on Hulu. And holy crap, it is just as funny, if not funnier, than Rick and Morty. It's about a family of aliens from the planet Schlorp, whose planet got destroyed, and 100 adults and their replicants, their kids, were all assigned a pupa and set out to find an uninhabited world to terraform and repopulate. Unfortunately, this particular family crash landed on Earth, and the main character hates Earth, hates humans, rants about them. That's my kind of alien. And the pupa is this engineered creature that's real adorable until it evolves and eats everything on the planet to terraform. So we're waiting for that to happen in the series. It's up to like series, I think they're about to come out with series 3 now, season 3. That show's hilarious. Solar Opposites. I gotta finish watching season 2. Sorta. It's more like Invader Zim meets Married to Children in a way. It's the best way I can describe it. But the voice of the main character is also the main creator who does the voice of Rick. So it's great, except he's not, I think he's not drunk when he records the voiceover for this, because he's drunk when he does Rick, which is awesome. The best way to do it. The best way to impersonate Rick is to do it when you're drunk, because that's Rick. But this dude's like a sober Rick. Oh no, that show's hilarious. That show is, you gotta check it out. Solar Opposites. It's funny as hell. Alright, we might have a dip in the frame rate. Here comes 2 trains. Yep, there's that frame rate dip. Alright, here we go. Should be okay now. Oh, the acceleration. Oh, this thing needs to jump to speed faster. The 465s jump like jackrabbits and they're older. These things take a while to hit top speed. I just feel like blowing the horn. Excuse me. Ding. $70 for the switch, but I don't think we're switching. So I should be good. Signal didn't say. Well, we'll find out in this signal. Nope, I am not switching. So we're cleared for 90. Damn. A 1% incline, and I'm actually slowing down. I can't go any faster. I'm only hauling 8 cars. I can imagine if I was hauling 12. I mean, granted, 12 cars will give me more motors to work with, despite the heavier weight, but still. Alright, there we go. Now we're hitting 90. $10 miles out, 10 minutes to go. Dinosaurs stuck in my head, still is. I think there's an 80 after this tunnel. I think I should start slowing down a little bit. Was it this tunnel or the next tunnel? But did I already pass it? This is what I get for not paying attention. I'm never going to learn this line if I don't pay attention. But I know after a tunnel, the speed drops to 80. I just keep forgetting which tunnel. Unless it's the tunnel on the Brighton end. And I'm on the London Victoria end. Oh well, we'll find out in a second. I'm doing 80. Just in case. No, there's no way. It's not this tunnel. Speed limit sign would have been right at the entrance. Okay, downhill means add a little bit of brake. I better not get a bronze medal on this one. I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm still a little irritated at getting a bronze in that last trip. I'm gonna redo that one later when I'm off stream. Oh, this is a tunnel to 80 up ahead. Alright. I just got that warning sign. And there's a sign behind the bush, which is very sneaky. You won't see it until you pass it. I knew one of these tunnels had an 80 right after it, 'cause I always get tripped up by it. And now we're gonna go to 90 in 3, 2, 1. -1. There we go. And we're 4 miles out with 6 minutes to go. Oh, 4.5 miles, give or take. Ding. Slow this bad boy down. I think there was a Rangers game? No, because then my phone would have got off because of the scoring. I guess the Rangers game is tomorrow. .2 miles before Gatwick, cruising at a steady 90. We're almost at Gatwick. After Gatwick will be Brighton. Frame rate's holding steady at about 22 to 25. Yes, train, I am still alert. So alert, I'm going to slow down a little bit because I'm going downhill. Take the train to the plane, take the train to the plane. I did name that video that, so... That was a catchy little jingle back in the 80s, too. At least here in the New York area. Alright, we're going to start slowing down because Gatwick is up ahead. Alright, good, no wheel slippage. Rail adhesion is good. Yes, 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 I saw the yellow. And there's... No, that's not Gatwick. Stop before Gatwick. Still operating the horns like it's New York City subway. Yeah, I see the yellow up ahead. Track 5. That should mean no switching. Start slowing down more. Oh, there's a plane landing. See if I can read the iron. Yeah, we're going straight. No switching. So this station is Gatwick Airport. Please take all your personal belongings and luggage. Watch the gap between the train and the platform edge. Oh no, wait. This is London. Mind the gap. Get the hell off my train if you got a flight. Yeah. And there's the 8-car marker, which I'm going to pass a little. And I just put my train in emergency like a dummy. No biggie. I'm here. Alright. Yes, we are on time. We are the 8:12 to Brighton. Calling at Brighton, a Gatwick Express service formed of 8 coaches. We got an 8:42 after it, and then the 9:12. On this track, we got a 9:03 to Gatwick. A 9:29 that terminates. 9:53 to London Victoria. Something's leaving. Oh, there it is. That's the one. Ooh, you can hear the planes too. That's dope. That's a nice touch. You can actually hear the planes too. What does this one say? Little Hampton, I think. I can't zoom in any closer. Little Hampton and Orr at 8:20. And there's my character. Total opposite of me. I'm lighter skinned and I have an afro. This dude is darker than me and bald. I only picked bald because they didn't have an afro setting, so I was like, screw it. I hear the plane. Let's see if we can see the plane. There it is. The plane, boss, the plane. Bonus points if anybody can tell me what show that's from. The plane, boss, the plane. Older heads like me would remember. Still got a minute and a half, so let's go exploring. Ooh, flowers. And I got a green signal now, so that's good. It's over here. Any kind of collectibles I could do here real quick? I don't see anything. No. Let me check this side. Yeah, all the posters are up and everything. Alright, cool. Nothing to do on this platform. I could walk. I could run. Walk. Run. I'll run. I got 30 seconds. What's this? Nothing here to do. Okay. I guess when I got time, I should check the other platforms. That's a nice realistic touch, having the planes. Alright, let us sit. We got 4 seconds. Let's close those doors. Yes, Fantasy Island tattoo, exactly, yes. So, they redid Fantasy, they got yet a 3rd Fantasy Island show now. This is like the 2nd remake. They got Rosalind Sanchez, and she's Miss Work, because she's Mr. O'Rourke's daughter in this one. So I think that's a nice little touch to the new series. And plus, Oh my God, Rosalind Sanchez is gorgeous. Oh my God, she's gorgeous. Ah, we got some wheel slippage. There we go. Deep lane, boss, deep lane. My name is Mr. Orc. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Alright, next and last stop will be Brighton. And that's gonna be it for this stream. So we got 22 miles in 22 minutes. We are doing an almost near perfect run. So I should get the gold medal on this one. Whee! I knew that was going off. Ooh, that horn sounded hurt for a second. And I forgot to turn off motion blur. Oh, no point now. I'm almost done. Ah, I can't see my train. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. I like it. It's a nice train. Class 378 or 87? I think it's 78. 87. Alright, 387. There's a 375, a 377, and a 387. I'm pretty sure there's more in the Electro Star family. But I'm not really that familiar with British Rails, so don't know that off the top of my head. I got the throttle at full, now I hit 90. Alright. Ah. Nice little railroad crossing there. That's going to only give me 15 points for the overspeed instead of the normal 30. Ooh, it's dark. Yeah, my headlights are on. I don't know, I just looked at the front of the train. Actually, how did I not notice my headlights are on during that point? Alright, where is that 90 sign? I would like to go 90 again, thank you very much. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Yes, it is. So once my train clears that sign, I can do 90. There we go. So 377. Overspeed. There we go. Yeah, Britain seems to be a lot more lax with their overspeeds, because I know I'm on a railroad. The second you hit, like if the speed limit's 80, the second you hit 81, the overspeed alarm goes off. And if you don't slow down in like 10 seconds, the brakes activate. But at least it'll let you know, hey buddy, you're overspeeding. This one just lets you, it's like, yeah, you go faster, we don't care. Just don't crash. There is an overspeed feature that shuts down your train, and I haven't oversped long enough for it to activate, which is a good thing. Yes, I'm still alert. I really wish Raildriver was compatible with PS4. So Raildriver, it's basically a steering wheel set up for trains. It's got all the levers and buttons and stuff, just like a railroad train would. But it's only available for PC. I really wish they had it for PlayStation. I just don't know how I would set it up on my table since I have my steering wheel right in front of me clamped on. I'd probably have to use my little snack tray for it. But I would love Raildriver for PlayStation. I don't think they're ever going to do it. They do have one for Nintendo Switch, but it's only available in Japan and only compatible with this one Japanese train simulator they have out there, which I'll never be able to play because it is not translated to English. And I cannot read Japanese. But yeah, Japan gets all the cool stuff. Of course, they also like trains more than we do out here. Ding. I just heard a click. Where did that come from? I didn't press any buttons. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Switch, like the Vita, seems to have the region-free ability, because you could actually sign up to the eShop as you're located in another country and buy, download, and play games from that eShop onto your Switch. So it's actually not region locked. I just need to learn how to read Japanese. Yeah, Heads already tried that with the Raildriver on PlayStation, because then you actually have to have the game supported. for that console, for that device. And that's only supported on the PC version. It's already been tried. And I doubt the Nintendo version would work on PlayStation. And it definitely won't be supported by this game. This game is not available on the Switch. But you could literally go on the Japanese eShop, download a Japanese game, and play it on your Switch here in the States. So that's not the issue. I just need to know how to read Japanese. The cool thing is my steering wheel is compatible with PC, so if I was to ever get a PC, I could use the steering wheel for that and play Bus Simulator 21 on my PC with the steering wheel. I do recall seeing a video, I think somebody built their own train throttle setup for PlayStation, but they literally built theirs from scratch, programmed it, they have the knowledge for that. It's literally from scratch. And I think they did it for PlayStation. I gotta find that video and look it up again. .7 miles to the end of the line. 8 minutes to go. We're making great time here. That's a nice little tunnel portal. Look like a castle. That was pretty cool. I never even noticed that before. That was a nice little glitch. Nice little texture pop-up. A late loading of assets. Now that the frame rate's more tolerable, I have been really enjoying this line. I've even tried out a few of the 377 trips, the green ones, Southern. And those are pretty fun. A few more stops. Some of the routes are shorter. There's even a branch line a few of the trips take. I did one of those the other day. That was fun. I even did the Boston Sprinter line in this game, the Boston to Providence on an Amtrak. It's been a while since I drove that one. That one was fun. I might do that next week on stream. All aboard Amtrak. Of course, I would remember that commercial. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see what that speed limit sign says that's upcoming. I'll find out when I actually hit it. 75, that's what it said. And we're 2.6 miles out. I play Long Island Railroad on this so much I keep forgetting. This line actually has speed limit signs and speed limit warning signs. I gotta remember to keep looking out for them. Long Island Railroad doesn't really have any. I think there's like maybe 2 or 3 along the whole line in this game. But you just have to know it. You have to learn it and know it by heart. That's how I'm able to play that without the HUD display on the right-hand side. I've actually learned all the speed limits in that part. Alright, that looked like it said 40. I had to slow down anyway. I'm just over a mile away. So overall, the patch helped. Last week's patch download helped with the frame rate. It's much more enjoyable now. It still has a few hiccups, but it is a large line when it comes to assets. Even larger on PC and next-gen consoles, because instead of 1,100 services on the schedule, there's like 1,400. Yeah, I said 40. So it is a step in the right direction with this last patch from last week. I know there's more coming. Alright, bring it down to 25. This is Brighton. So this route's definitely on my top 5 list for this game. I have most of the DLC routes. I think I'm only missing 3. And there's a couple of routes I haven't even touched yet that I just have just to have. It's a nice station. Turn off my wiper, which now blocks my view a little bit. Close as possible. There we go. Open these doors. Yeah, this is a nice station. Holy crap. Yo, why does overseas always have the nicest stations? Like, we invented railroads and everybody else does it better. Holy Germany. Wow, the German routes? I might play the German route next week. Do a little high-speed ice action. Ice is a nice train. Alright, come on. Gold medal, gold medal, gold medal, gold medal. Yes! I got the gold. That's how you do it. Ran pretty early, too. 2 minutes early at Gatwick and 4 minutes early here at Brighton. So let me see. Let me go through the services real quick. Let's see what's on the timetable. Before we end this, I'll give a quick overview of this route. It's like 2 or 3 weeks old now. Well, listen, man, they run trains better than we do. I could imagine the trash issue, but you know, after working in the New York City subway, trash don't bother me. All right, 1,237 trains on the schedule. I've only done 8 of them. These are the 2 trains on the line. But yeah, that's a lot. Well, I wouldn't know. I've never been out there. I've only seen videos, and the videos look clean. Like, I watched an episode on YouTube of the, what is it, the Zach and Jay show? And they did 2 videos. One where they went up and down one of the London Underground lines for like 24 hours. And they did another one where we went to the very top of the UK and railed it all the way down to the very bottom. Everything looked nice and clean. And these are YouTubers, so it's not like, you know, the company, like, prepared everything for, like, some sort of documentary. No, these are just 2 YouTubers. Alright, how much DLC do I have? London Commuter, Dresden, Boston. That's the Scottish Line Cathcart. That's fun. But most of the trips are just a loop. Literally, it's a loop line with 2 branches. Haven't touched that one yet. I tried that one. I don't like the independent brakes. That's a cool little mini railroad line with a narrow gauge, but a lot of steep hills. That's one of my favorites. Local and high-speed service. This is France's, just a high-speed. This German one is fun. It has local, commuter, and the high-speed set on it. And my game froze for a second. Come on. Come on. There you go. Isle of Wight's fun. It's a quick little tourist line on the Isle of Wight. Sandpatch, haven't tried. Another German high-speed line, which is kind of fun. The Bakerloo I love. Best thing to the closest thing to the New York City subway in this game. That one's fun. Haven't tried this. No, I have tried it. Haven't really played through it. Oakville's the only Canadian route they got. That's freight. East Coast Way also uses Brighton and goes up that little branch I showed earlier. Rhine-Ruhr, haven't tried. That looks fun. It's a strictly commuter. Peninsula Corridor, San Fran to San Jose. Diesel trains, bi-level cars, fun as hell. The main Spessart Bahn. Have I tried that one yet? I can't remember. Northern Trans, another British route. I haven't tried that. I'm not really fond of diesels, but I got it just for the fun of it. That's my baby. The one I know the best, the Long Island Railroad. My home system. Haven't tried this one. Tried that one, not a fan, but this was before all the fixes. Great Western is fun for a high-speed diesel. And the the multiple unit diesel trays they got of this run nice. They almost run like electrics. I might play that later on. Yeah, Japan, insane. And like train crazy. I love it. Singapore, literally illegal. A lot of things are literally illegal for that give you jail time out there. Somebody forgot to play Animal Crossing today. Well, you know the DLC doesn't come out till November 5th. They just Nintendo just released the online expansion yesterday and it had so many issues with it. Holy crap. So you literally have to update your Nintendo Switch software to 13.1 so you can gain access to the expansion. Then you purchase the expansion, and if you're already in the middle of a year, they actually like prorate it, so you don't pay the full 50, you just pay like a difference compared to how much of it you use so far. And then people started playing the N64 games and said the emulation is iffy. It's a lot of textures missing, the button controls because of the N64 controller. Switching the buttons over to the Joy-Con and the Pro controllers like all off. The control scheme is horrible, they said. It's just easier to play with an N64 controller. And there's like a lot of things missing, like Ocarina of Time is missing the fog. And the fog is a heavy thing in that game. So I don't know why they're having issues with it already. And then the server is down for maintenance overnight. So hopefully they get that fixed before the Animal Crossing DLC becomes available. I know a lot of people are getting the online expansion for the DLC just because it's included. But, well, I mean, the DLC is $25 by itself. But at least that's just yours. You don't need the online expansion for it. But if you got like a family plan, you'd have to pay the online expansion separately for each person who plays it, so that's when the value of the expansion pass comes in. So we'll see how that DLC performs next week on the 5th when it's released. I know the big news today has been the whole performance of the online expansion in general, mostly for the N64. The Genesis doesn't seem to perform bad. It just seems to be an issue with the N64 games. So we'll see how that goes. So on that note, that is going to be it. Because bad ports, rushing, slapdash shit. Now here's the thing about the ports. Mario 64 came out on cartridge last year as part of the 3D All-Stars pack. I had that game. It runs beautifully, the controls are beautiful, the whole nine. But they just seem to dumb it down for the online expansion, which really confuses a lot of people. Like if it ran beautifully and controlled beautifully on the cartridge, and it's supposed to be using the same emulation, why is there an issue now on the expansion pass? But Nintendo will Nintendo. So, we'll see what happens next week with the Animal Crossing. So on that note, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm probably going to play some Boston Sprinter when I'm off stream. Thursday's going to be Bus Simulator 21. I got a new route to drive because that 3-hour one I had last week, I shortened it to 2 hours 15 minutes. I cut out the eastern portion of the bay route of that route and just created a new route to replace it called the W5. So I'll be driving that one on Thursday, and then Sunday is gonna be Final Fantasy 15. So that's gonna be my Sunday game. I've never beaten Final Fantasy 15. So Thursday's Bus Simulator, Sunday's Final Fantasy 15. So join us then. I am about to be out of here. We have been 9 of 13. Resistance, as always, is futile.